Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm doing my 2022 worldwide predictions. Well, not actually worldwide. I'm going to be doing the Western Pacific, the Eastern Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean today. I was supposed to do them in May and I thought I did them, but checking back it turns out I never did them and I only did a scratch animation on them. That is extremely outdated now. That was when there was a bit more of a La Nina, but now the La Nina seems to be going back into effect. We're in a bit more of a neutral, but we're in I'll say a weak La Nina right now. So let's get into my predictions. So we're going to start off with the Atlantic Ocean, of course, and I'm going to be doing my predictions for this. So for the Atlantic Ocean, I predict there's going to be 15 to 20 storms this year in the Atlantic Ocean, which I think is pretty moderate. As well, hurricanes here in the Atlantic here. I am expecting there probably to be around 5 to 8 hurricanes this year. Into that 5 to 8 hurricanes, and then majors. I'm expecting there to be 1 to 3 major hurricanes this year in the Atlantic. So yeah, a bit of a step back from other years, but that is just really how it's been this year. The Atlantic doesn't look like it's going to be as active as it was in 2020 and 2021 this year. So let's go into the West Pack now. Western Pacific predictions right here. So Western Pacific, I'm personally expecting there probably to be around, if I just do this quick, 17 to 25 named storms this year in the Western Pacific, which is pretty casual. 17 to 25 typhoons, and there's going to be 10 to 14 majors, probably 3 to 7 major typhoons. So yeah, those are my predictions for the West Pack. Now let's do the Eastern Pacific. Now of course we've already had a few of those storms in the Atlantic and the Western Pacific and the Eastern Pacific, of course, but better late than never, right? Eastern Pacific. So what I'm expecting personally in the Eastern Pacific is actually a bit less of an active season than the Atlantic. So personally what I was predicting is 14 to 18 storms, hurricanes, I was predicting, now of course we've already had we've had 4 hurricanes already in the, no, actually I think we had 5, 3, 4, 5, I'm not entirely sure. So we've had a Gaffer, we've had Blast, we've had Darby, we've had Estelle. I think that's it. So we have 4 hurricanes already in the Eastern Pacific, and personally what I am expecting this year in the Eastern Pacific is there to probably be around 5 to 7 hurricanes this year. I know not too many, but we've already had quite a few of those. But 5 to 7 hurricanes, and then majors. We've already had one of those majors in the form of Darby, and I guess you could count Bonnie as well, but Bonnie technically did not form in the Eastern Pacific. So I'm not counting Bonnie in this. Majors, I was personally expecting at the start 1 to 5 majors in the Eastern Pacific. You don't know what's going to happen in the Eastern Pacific, and usually with the small storms in the Eastern Pacific you get bangers like Darby, Felicia for another example, and Atlantic you usually don't get as many majors. It's just because there's a lot of land areas that can be effective, whereas in the Pacific, especially the Eastern Pacific, the only really land mass is really Mexico and Guatemala and places like that. But the Western Pacific is obviously a lot worse than probably the Atlantic and the Eastern Pacific, as there's a lot more land areas that could be impacted as well. Anyway, these are my predictions here. So Atlantic, 15 to 20 hurricanes, 5 to 8 majors, 1 to 3. Western Pacific, 17 to 25 named, 10 to 14 typhoons, 3 to 7 majors. Eastern Pacific, 14 to 18 named, 5 to 7 hurricanes and 1 to 5 majors. Well, that's basically it for the video. I just wanted to show you this, what my predictions are, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.